Welcome, folks, to today's eye opener as we continue to lift the veil, peel back the curtain of your reality, whether you choose to acknowledge it or not. If you choose to acknowledge it, you're awakening. If you choose not to acknowledge it, then your cognitive dissonance has you. And you think it does not affect you. It affects every human being. We're going to talk about Cern, the Large Hadron Collider, the particle accelerators. There are many installations housing these particle accelerators. And if you did not know, let's talk about what these particle accelerators do and the outcome they are looking to get. Based on what they claim on their own website, Cern that is, they have been testing this particle accelerator since 2009. Successful operation did not start until 2012 when they first turned it on. Here's a little tidbit. Whether you believe in the Mandela effect or not, would you like to know what year people started noticing things in reality changing and thus dubbing it the Mandela effect? You guessed it, 2012. But we're going to get into the connection a little bit later. But first, yes, the Large Hadron Collider. Let's talk about the installation in Denver, Colorado. First off, before you even get inside the building, the installation has a statue at its entrance. It is the statue of Shiva. Anybody know who Shiva is? Look up Shiva. See what she was the goddess of. Now, back to the particle accelerator. They have admitted that they have been able to crash two atoms at light speed in a 5-mile radius, and they've been able to examine the reaction of those two particles smashed together. Atom smashing, basically. They said they've been able to look into other dimensions, other realities, right alongside this one. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, the acclaimed scientists have claimed that they have been successful to the point of they know that there are actually resources on the other side of our dimension, in another dimension, basically opening portals in our reality. Thus, wouldn't some of that reality leak into this reality? Wouldn't the lines of reality be blurred? I think so. If we want to think of realities as water, let's say our reality is a balloon full of water, and the Large Hadron Collider would be a pin. Pop that balloon, that water of our reality would leak into that other reality. They've actually been able to develop a paper kind of material that reads infrared light. Now, if you know anything about infrared light, you would understand that they've made a camera out of paper that needs no lens. Sounds like more science fiction, right? But you would have to go to their website to see what they have accomplished in the last 6 years of operation. The one in Denver, Colorado is 5 miles in circumference. Okay? It actually touches other states. There's one in Switzerland. there's an even larger one in Texas. But let's connect a few dots right now. We already know they cannot go to space. They know they cannot go to space, so they have to continue the lie about space travel and keep you focused on Mars, outward, when in actual fact and in all reality, they know they can't go there. So what do? They're using the particle accelerator to kick out the side door, because if you can't go up, then they have to go to the side. Now we're going to connect a couple more other dots. And I just happen to be next to something that can help explain it just a little bit. If I can get the wind right. There's the flag of the UN nation with the azimuthal equidistant on it. With all of the known continents of our known world. Like I said, the known world, because there is an unknown world. And Cern knows there's an unknown world right alongside, woven into the fabric of this reality. Whether you want to believe it or not, it pertains to you and every single human being on the face of this realm. Because there is only a face of this realm. And there we have it. There's the Azzy. These are our boundaries. These are our boundaries on the azimuth. So they're kicking out the side door and bringing resources from other dimensions into this one. Not like we need any other resources, because everything on Earth is everything that we will ever need for all of existence. God made it so, whether you want to believe in him or not. But Cern is potentially the people that would bring about the destruction, the total destruction of human beings. This is what they first claimed. They first claimed that the Hadron Collider was to crash two atoms and examine the explosion, because the explosion is supposed to be, allegedly, like a millisecond after the Big Bang, which we know did not happen. One day there was nothing, and all of a sudden nothing exploding and made all of this. Never gonna believe that. But Cern, our known world, the particle accelerator, the Large Hadron Collider, is all connected with this map. All you gotta do is connect the dots and a picture starts to form. Mike Kavanaugh, thanks for the topic. I really wanted to get into this Cern thing and show the connections between Flat Earth, Mandela, and our reality. And there it is. I will always tell everything that I know, and only what I know to be true, based on what these so-called experts say is fact. If they say they have been able to open portals and look into other dimensions, shouldn't we look into that? Why would it be necessary to go to other dimensions if space was infinite? You need to look into that. And have a good day, folks.